I'm still missing a feat. I really need to decide on a feat.
Why do you do this, Zachary?
Because I look at them and I look at them.
He said 2 weeks. That's the worst thing.
Yeah, and I look at them and I look at them more, and then I look at them more.
He's gonna end up
When did
being
you
like,
guys-
we're gonna be like 8th level and he's 4th.
No, I do
going
all
to
my
be.
leveling stuff. I just gotta do the feats. And it's only been
sure
one
here?
feat.
It's part of your leveling stuff, Zachary.
I know it is. I did all the other leveling stuff. Oh. All these pictures sold, by the way, William.
Huh?
All these pictures sold that you had in your retainer. You have over 1 mil in your retainer right now.
Oh, I know. That's been there. That's old.
Okay.
Isn't that
only in
Bale's
there
money?
because yeah, I was saying only 30% of that is my money.
Shira!
Is Various still full?
Let me check. That's who I was looking at. Hold on. Oh yeah,
I'm
she
back.
still has.
What?
She still has 20 items on sale.
Yes, she still has 20 out of 20 on sale.
What's going on? I just got back.
Oh, we
You need
were
to
rolling
roll
for
for
initiative.
Oh, okay. Hang on, I gotta open up my things.
William, can I please do you a favor and get rid of some of this shit?
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Like, why do you need Riptide? Dark Vows you get. Why do you need 6 Dark Vows?
Well, I mean, those you can throw away.
Because you have so many of these, and I can craft so many of these. Or you can get them so easily now that they're guaranteed drop, like Hunger or Blind to the Dark. Copy of Through the Maelstrom, you can get that for like 5 gil as a crafted version.
Seven.
Yeah.
Now that's a solid number if I've ever seen one.
And why do you have 3 Inkwills, William? Can I get rid of those? And like keep one of them?
I think I was just housing stuff I was moving around. So yeah, it's whatever.
Because if I do that, I get
Okay, so to start things off, we opened up with Kieran. Actually, I lied because these things got their turn first. I forgot that you didn't spot them. You didn't beat their stealth check, so they get their attacks. Okay. So the first one is going to grab. Not grab. He's gonna attack. He's gonna slam, as the good old boys call it. He's gonna slam Aridin. I don't know, Aridin. You tell me. Does a 9 hit?
What is he hitting towards? Just my AC?
I don't think it matters.
Or my CMD?
Your AC, but I don't think it matters.
No, it absolutely doesn't matter.
Okay, and on Shira, does a 20 hit your AC?
Fuck you! Yes, it does.
I'm surprised it actually hit you.
Can I get rid of
Okay.
this level 30 gun?
Yeah, freaking.
So you'll take.
My AC's a 19.
So you'll take 4 damage.
Okay.
As
You got
this
the oofs.
disgusting, like, flying octopus
Wait, why does my
grabs you.
Why does my health say 24 plus 10?
I don't know, because you didn't push enter last time, I'm assuming.
34. And then I take 4 damage, you said?
Yes. And he gets to grab. 14 against your CMD? I don't think that's good enough. You have a pretty beefy strength.
was reading something real quick. What'd you say?
A
Wow.
14 versus your CMD.
Indeed, no, that does not.
I did think so. Alright, and then, to properly start things off, it is Kieran's turn. What does Kieran want to do? He's muted.
One sec.
Yeah.
William, you really don't need these expanse totems or anything anymore.
Just leave his stuff alone, Jesus.
No, it's so bad. You don't understand.
I do.
Don't.
I think it's safe to assume he's gonna rapid shot, so I'll do that for him. A 20 and a 27.
Landed?
Oh, you guys just got on the floor, yeah, all of you.
Because I know we were.
Well, I was actually going to think more about it, but I'll take those rolls.
Oh, so you're fine with the rapid shot?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so a 20 and a 27. Let's see if that hits my monster. Would you want to attack the one hitting Throthgar, or attack the one attacking Aridin?
What exactly it is we're fighting, by the way?
Basically, flying,
Octopi.
disgusting octopi. Here, I'll post a picture in Discord again. It's this thing.
Oh, those weird fucking Cthulhu Antaray things.
Yeah, you're fighting those.
As I called him, Sky Octopus.
What are my target options again?
There's one attacking Aridin, and then there's one attacking Throthgar.
How healthy are they?
The monsters, they haven't been hit.
The PCs, sorry.
I think everyone's pretty much at full health.
Yeah, I just took a hit, but like it doesn't fucking matter.
I'll try to pick one off of Aridin.
Okay, so your bow... Kieran takes aim with his longbow and fires out 2 arrows, and both of them connect, killing the creature, because he doesn't have a lot
Hey,
of health.
squish!
Because
Okay, and this one's dead. Aridin.
Are they within reach that I can, like, reach them if I were to swing at them?
If you ran over to the one next to Throthgar, yes, you could take a swing.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. And... whoosh!
A miss.
Oh. No, that isn't what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. I'm
No.
kidding.
Let's see. So,
He's too high in the air. Tall one, poke at him. I need the tall one to do it.
let me just double check something.
But it is kind of concerning that he was able to slam into Throthgar, but I couldn't hit him.
Okay, so he is going to take a... He's going to cast a spell. What's my... Let me make my check to not provoke from you. Well, is my... Okay. Alright. He succeeds his spellcasting check. And, suddenly, in an area around him, some might say 20 feet, becomes completely pitch black.
God damn it.
Anyone who has dark vision can see through this.
What about low light vision?
No, because it was already low light, and he made it darkness.
I see for it. I have dark vision.
Okay, and that's all he does. Throthgar, you can still make an attack, you'll just take a percentile miss chance.
Can I ask Dwogol where the thing is since he can see it?
Let's
mean,
go Dwarf ISC.
you'll still have a penalty just because it's like, just because he can see it doesn't mean you can.
Yeah, but he could be like right in front of you, a little high up, and I'll have a better chance of seeing knowing where it is.
Did not mean to do that. Whatever. I meant to do the inverse.
Actually, wait, what is... Does Brutus have dark vision? No, he has no light. Would he be able to know where it is by, like, smelling it?
Oh, I have light.
Do you have the scent class feat or like ability?
Under vision/senses, he has scent.
How the fuck do you have scent?
For not for Hrothgar, but Brutus might.
Oh, Brutus.
Yeah, but he can communicate it to you.
Well, I'm just saying for if Brutus tries to attack him.
And actually, he's a wolf. He should have low light vision at least.
Oh yeah, he does.
Well, the problem is they need dark vision.
Yeah.
Probably has dark vision.
No, he only has low light.
Oh.
At least
Let's see. Let me just read the thing on scent really quick. When a creature detects a scent, the exact location of the source is not revealed, only its presence somewhere within the range. Can take a move action to note the direction. If the creature is within 5 feet of the source, it pinpoints the target's location.
they are within 5 feet.
Okay, so Brutus knows where it is.
Alright, Brutus is going to attack.
Okay. Brutus will succeed in his attack, dealing 11 points of damage. As he sniffs the air and he lashes out with a vicious bite. And his CMD, his trip check will fail.
Okay.
Oh, these can't be tripped, actually. Makes sense since they are, flying creatures.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that.
It literally says CMD 13 can't be tripped.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Attack 2. Oh, Jesus.
You hit yourself in the nuts. No.
Oh! I
Okay,
thought the creature went between my legs.
And Dan, you can see fully, so you can see exactly where it's at. You don't have any mischance or anything since you have dark vision.
Del, no, that is not going to happen. Hi, Kate. How you doing?
My god, it's the end of an era.
Huh?
They're not going to be selling conversation sweethearts anymore.
Yes.
Those
that
little
is
tiny candy hearts, so it have
Yeah.
these silly messages on them.
the Kate.
So with your flank bonus, that's a 15, and a 15 will strike your target, dealing 7 damage and killing it. Really quick, everybody give me a perception check. Kate, I'll roll yours.
You know what's funny too is I was tempted to be a smartass and like not say anything and bring my bag of dice with me, so that when we inevitably did something like this, you would just hear the clinking of dice on my counter.
What do my eyes see?
What do Brutus's eyes see?
Well,
Damn you
fuck
guys. These are the worst.
Hold on, I need to roll for Hrothgar.
I'm just gonna consistently communicate with Brutus and just not tell Shane what he says.
I didn't mean to close that one out, I just minimize it.
It's gonna be like Mean Girls, but in D&D.
I'm upset.
Why?
Why?
Are you upset?
So, all of you, well, actually not all of you, Kieran and Dwogal, Kieran got a 10, and Dwogal got a 12. Neither of you noticed this, but Eridan, Brutus, and Hrothgar all noticed behind Dwogal and kind of right next to Brutus, there's a creature. This creature is known as a gelatinous cube.
Oh my god!
Not a sphere or a pyramidion.
No, Kate, shut up.
What about an octahedron?
Why is there a cube over there?
Because it's a gelatinous cube.
Why is
Is
Actually, I don't think you guys would know that that's a gelatinous cube.
is
You would
it
just be like, what is that?
There's goo in the form of a cube.
Okay,
A goo cube.
Kieran, what do you want Fen to do?
Dog stuff.
Do you want him to stand next to you or charge it to the cube?
I'm gonna assume him charging into the cube is probably not a smart idea. So I'm just gonna have him like stay by me.
I'm sure it's fine.
I forgot
So
who all
now-
actually saw it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Kieran hasn't actually seen it. Everyone except Kieran and Dwoggle.
Okay.
Can I do like some sort of perception check to try to understand what the fuck it is I'm looking at?
It's a knowledge of dungeoneering check.
At least on the upside, Fen can actually communicate it to me that it's over there. So I'll have him do
Fen
that.
can
actually.
literally, yeah. Fen can literally
Nope.
just be like, hey Dad, there's a thing over there.
I don't know what it is.
Dad, there's a big jiggly thing over there. Can I touch it?
Dad, it's gross. What'd you roll? 1. Oh baby. Okay, so you actually have no clue what this is, Aaron, and you're just like, I'm pretty sure that's a dog.
There's a thing.
You see the reflection of Brutus in the cube, just like, that's a wolf.
Now Eridan sees it and he's like,
Look how dashing I am.
Also, Ilya, you muted, I think.
hey, we're talking.
You're back. You were like, Eridan's like, mute.
Look how dashing I am.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you just see it?
Can I roll to use my club to, give Eridan some plastic surgery on his face? Some just, like,
No.
facial reconstruction surgery?
No.
Okay, so it is Kieran's turn. Kieran hasn't noticed the cube.
Do what?
You haven't
It's
noticed
your
the cube.
turn.
It's your turn.
But my doggo told me about the cube.
That is true. Your doggo said, hey, Dad, there's a weird thing over there. Do you want to roll a knowledge check to figure out what the fuck that is?
Sure, roll me that knowledge.
Dungeoneering.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you roll an 18, so you know this is a gelatinous cube. You can ask one piece of information about it. Attacks, special qualities, something like that.
Or did I get booped?
Is there anything in particular you want to know, Cade?
Just what specifically it is, and if it's got any weaknesses.
Okay, so this is, like I said, a gelatinous cube. It doesn't have any weaknesses, but it is immune to electricity. So hopefully none of you are lightning mages.
Oh, darn.
That's a good thing none of us is a Pikachu. See, you brought this up in the wrong campaign, motherfucker.
I know.
You throw this in front of my shocking grasp and I would have just cried. I would have just ate my sword and I would have sat there and cried on the floor.
Oh god, this isn't like a like, right? It's not gonna eat my shield.
Maybe. You'll have to roll the check. Do you want to attack it, Cade?
Sure.
Okay. Let's go to text. Which bow do you want to use? Your longbow that's already out, or draw and mount your great bow?
I'll rapid shot my longbow.
Okay. A 16 and a 25 will both hit, dealing 7 damage and 5 damage. Okay, Eridan.
I'm gonna swing at it. I'm gonna hope my sword doesn't get stuck.
You gotta move a little closer.
No, I want to swing from here.
There you go.
Can I just like throw my sword at it?
You could. So a 13 will hit,
Oh, it does hit.
dealing 15 damage. Yeah, it's a giant fucking cube. And now, my cube's turn. Alright, so we're gonna roll a die. 1 through 4, it moves to Dwogal and Brutus. 5 through 8, it moves to Dwogal and Aridin. Actually, yeah, because that's a statue. I'm sorry, Dwogal. Okay. Okay, so it's going to try to move onto you, so Dwogal and Brutus get a reflex save to avoid being engulfed by this gelatinous cube. Okay, Dwogal manages to jump deftly out of the way, as does Brutus. Please stop. Did anyone hear that?
No.
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 My version of Alexa started talking, and it scared me.
Alexa, Alt F4.
Okay, so that's all he does. Throthgar.
I am going to do the only thing that Throthgar knows how to do when faced with an enemy.
Smash. He's gonna turn the goo cube into goo puddle.
Smack it.
He'll hit it.
And then frickin' Brutus doesn't like how it just tried to step on him. So he's going to do the same.
He also hits.
Does he trip the giant cube that I doubt can be tripped?
It cannot be tripped.
Yeah, I assume so. It's a giant fucking
Yeah.
yellow cube.
Yeah, it just like kind of squelches over. Where like did it fall?
No, what he did was he grabbed the bottom of it and flipped it onto one of its other sides, but it just keeps moving through the cube.
Okay. Dwogal.
Danger, Dan.
You probably think about what he wants to do.
You know, of all the things that could have bombed, that was probably the best one.
Probably.
Would I ever counted one of these things before?
Probably not. You roll a Dungeoneer to try and figure out stuff about it if that's what you want.
Yeah. Do that first.
You are not sure. You don't really know much about these.
Um. And I will just use this.
Okay, go ahead and do the melee touch.
Nice. Don't want like 100% orange juice.
Yeah, that hits.
I don't know, man. Sure, buy it.
Why with all the money that we both make?
So +1 for me, right?
It should be, yeah, +1. I think it's actually +2, because it's for every 2 oracle levels you possess. Oh no, because it would go up on Ian's. Either way, you kill it. This thing kind of got fucked when you guys discovered it. I almost got you. You could have moved in, and if this thing engulfs you, it has a chance to paralyze you and deal
You didn't
constant
have a
damage.
chance.
Yeah, you're right, I won't. Stupid idea.
Get all this slime at me.
Alright, so you guys have killed that.
Yay, we did a thing.
Give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and read the description of this area now. So, this vast chamber seems more finished than the upper chambers. Walls of smooth masonry stones intersect a mirror-like marble floor. A statue of a twisting insectile form stands in the center of the large chamber, as if a beetle-like god were flowing like water. Reliefs along alcoves to the east and west depict rough-hewn reptilian forms gathered around a step pyramid. Rough purple gems have been wedged into the reliefs, forming starburst patterns. The southern wall is partially collapsed, cracking the floor and blocking what was once the only hall leading out of the room behind tons of stone and rubble. Anyone who so wishes can give me a craft sculpture, craft stonemasonry, or knowledge engineering to get an idea about the stonework and everything.
This sounds like
I'll
a
be
good
right-
thing.
I'll be right back in a minute.
Okay.
I will just do this.
Knowledge engineering? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Nope.
So, Dwogo can recognize these carvings, like the reptile ones. They're relatively new, probably being made somewhere within the past 50 years, you would assume. But like the underlying stonework and the stone lining the walls and the floor is ancient. You'd estimate it might even predate the Age of Darkness.
Shit's old.
Just for frame of reference, the Age of Darkness would predate when the dwarves came to the surface. So with some old shit.
Do we see anything else?
As of right now, you don't see any obvious doors or anything to that effect. You
So
want
I
to try
guess
and
we're
search
going
the room?
forward.
Okay, I'm not gonna try to fuck it.
Well, forward is
Okay,
blocked.
back.
Forward's blocked. Well,
The walls and the have collapsed to the front.
plate is open.
You don't see
But
any
can we-
openings right now.
But can we do the Cupid shuffle around the wall?
So like none of like these.
Do
are
I notice any openings or anything?
So, you look around the room. You find a couple things. So first, you find there's 16 gems, kind of lining the wall. And inside the cube, actually, there's some things. There's a masterwork longsword, a holy symbol of Iomade. There's a breastplate emblazoned with this bronze angel, and 2 potions. And then you also see 2
My
secret
God, the
doors.
cube ate Renal.
2 secret doors. Okay.
Would
So
that,
there's a door this way, and there's a door this way.
yeah.
Yes.
Would that breastplate be anything different than what I had? What I had currently?
What do you have?
I had a regular old breastplate for my armor.
The only difference is this one is emblazoned with the bronze angel.
So it looks nice.
Didn't I get masterwork card? I did. Okay, I marked it. Never mind. Disregard.
Yes.
Killed Reynolds.
I will tell you this, Cade. It's not Renault, but it is a Crusader.
Oh God, we're in the darkest dungeon, kids. We're fucked.
You recognize the crest?
He's going insane.
This is you guys would assume this is probably from Last Wall, which is basically a city that was founded to basically hold the Whispering Tyrant in place.
Oh.
That like ancient god
Yeah.
that I told you guys about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna pocket the breastplate for later.
Yes. Pocket the full suit of armor.
Yes.
I was going to say I can wear that.
Yeah, that's a give it to Dan.
I'll give Dan the I'll give Dan the regular breastplate that I have. I want the fancy looking one.
I was gonna say the one you just got is covered in icky slime goo.
Exactly. I need to clean it.
Just make Brutus lick it.
Yeah. Exactly. Brutus.
So you're gonna equip the breastplate, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
let
then
me
next
get
to
you this.
Brutus, out of the dark, appears a small rectangle with letters appearing.
So
Browsers.
breastplate is medium armor. I don't know how much that'll affect your spellcasting because armor has spellfinger. Oh, you're not an arcane spellcaster, are you?
That doesn't
Okay,
matter.
so
Yeah, he's
Okay,
dwarf,
so-
it does not matter to him when it comes to that.
no, the movement
that's-
doesn't affect
That's
him.
movement, yeah.
But it's because he's an oracle. So the armor bonus for breastplate is +6. The max dex is +3. I'll just write some mechanics strip questions.
Just breastplate, right? So
Yeah, it's just a breastplate.
it's in the compendium. I can just copy the stuff over from there.
Oh yeah, that works too. I forgot the compendium for Pathfinder actually works pretty decently. Okay, so
max dex was 3, blah, 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 yeah. And then how the fuck do I equip it again? Oh yeah, set armor.
okay, which way do you guys want to go first, left or right?
Left doors, right doors.
Well, right
That's
is
what you would
always
say.
right, so left.
True events is always
Let's go right.
There's nothing special about the breastplate, is there? It's not like a +1 or
No, it's just a regular breastplate.
okay.
You can roll a spellcraft to identify those 2 potions.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, there are both potions of bull strength.
Bull strength.
Yeah, basically you drink it and it gives you a +4 strength.
Ooh.
Temporarily, obviously.
How long do they last?
Let me look up bull strength, forget.
It lasts more than 4 hours. Call Sean.
Okay, so bull strength is 1 minute per level, so this would be 2 minutes because you have to be a. Actually, what level can you cast this? They would last for 3 minutes. So just keep that in mind for boss fights in the future.
Will do.
Okay, so you open this door to the left, and the chamber beyond that hidden door, it's an all but buried in like a pile of rubble. There's finished walls that encircle part of the room, but end in this kind of large collapse to the south. Dried flesh and wisps of white hair still cling to a handful of ancient bones.
Gross.
And
Sounds
you
hot.
see kind of standing kind of like near this forge over here, as you can see. Over there, there's what looks to be skeletons kind of just hammering away and like kind of working metal, only there's no metal.
Are they skeleton warriors? Da-da-da-da-da.
Take 10d6 damage. That awful joke.
Okay.
That reminds me, Joe, by the way. Fuck you. For
What?
some
I
reason,
take 22
I had
damage.
like a rare.
You cut out,
It died.
William.
How much HP does he have?
Me? I have 30.
Like, oh god.
30.
He's doing
Cade, you're dying. Can anyone else hear him?
No.
No.
37.
Okay. Cade, you are dead.
He was beep booping.
I heard him say "fuck you," and then he just like started dying. It's because I am a god in this realm.
It's because it's about to reset.
What?
Because weirdly, like it'll disconnect, but it'll still keep me there for a little bit for some reason.
Hmm.
But anyway, like, so yeah, did you hear anything I said?
No.
No.
Oh, I was saying fuck you. I had a random little mini nightmare the other night about that goddamn mouse. He just showed.
If,
I was having a dream
if I want
of like me and Casey out doing stuff in the world, and like suddenly I turned to my right, and there's just this fucking buff mouse staring daggers into me doing push. I was like, no, it's the mouse again. And then I woke up and I'm like, God damn it, Joe. The meme became real.
I'm so happy.
When you troll somebody so hard in the game, they're waking dreams.
I'm glad I can affect my players on a level like that.
Also, is the ceiling still too low for me to ride Brutus?
It is actually not too low.
I can actually use my class?
No.
Yeah.
I'm right fucking Brutus. Before we go in there, I hop on the back of Brutus. I just kind of like I sit on his back, kind of give his head a little pet. This feels right. This feels right. Also, I'm going to turn and tell the rest of the people that there's 3 skeletons in here.
Uh, They just seem to be like working away.
Yeah.
They seem kind of almost stuck in like this weird trance. There is what seems to be a forge, and you can see kind of like lying around. There seems to be various like pieces of gear.
Ooh. Anything that's like actually able to be used, or is it like old rusted stuff?
You'd have to go look.
Okay. It's like nothing that you can like.
Nope. No kitty.
Like I wouldn't be able to just see from a glance if it's rusted.
No.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to
Do I know of
take a step
any
into
magic
this
or
room,
anything? I don't know if that's.
but I have to be.
There is powerful necromancy magic that could resurrect the dead and force them to toil away, but yeah.
Nothing
To
else.
be stealthy about
Like a swarm
it.
of birds.
How does my stealth check square up against their perception?
So you go to walk in, and you slam your head into the doorway, and your bucket helm kind of just like boing!
Hey! Hrothgar does
And
not
they-
wear a helmet.
Then your empty skull.
Ding, ding, ding.
And then you get a concussion.
Yeah.
You're getting coloring books for Christmas for the rest of your life.
And now everybody can roll her initiative.
Oh, I thought they were gonna be friendly.
They're skeletons in a dungeon.
But they're just working away. Maybe they're like oh, hello.
You
there.
interrupted their
Tink,
work.
tink, tink. You want us to
Have you
make
never
anything?
seen-
Tink, tink, tink.
No. Have you ever seen the one guy from Dark Souls? Hold on, let me see.
Damn it. The guy who's constantly
Andre the-
hammering things?
Let me see.
Dance Andre Lucian.
No, it's Vamos, but there's a comic in specific that I'm thinking of. There's a comic where it's just like, "Who dares disturb my toiling?" And the undead is just like, "Oh Jesus, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I have a family."
I thought they were gonna be like cool skeleton blacksmiths that were gonna like work for us when we brought everyone here.
There's also this one. This is a good comic. Okay, Dual Goal got a 20, Throthgar got a 2.
These skeletons are all
Oh.
mine. Don't touch my skeleton. Nito, you have so many skeletons. Can't I just have one? No!
And that's
Ben
how
gets a
the
17.
mask on the bottom fell off and became the hammer flipping god of death.
I am actually mad on how low my freaking initiative is with Hrothgar.
Take improved initiative, nerd.
This is it, like,
Yeah.
I just keep rolling really fucking low no matter what. Like, I only
It
have a
happens.
-1
You'll
to
get bouts
my,
like that.
like, I only have a -1 to my initiative, so it's not like, you know, I'm rolling high.
Only a -1.
But it's like, it's not like I'm rolling, it's not like I'm rolling high and then it's like I have -5 to initiative, so I'm rolling low either way. No, I'm just rolling a fucking 3.
Sure, if you had -5 to your initiative, your character literally wouldn't be able to move without dying. You would have a 1 dexterity. At 1 dexterity, it's amazing you could even swallow food without choking on it.
Listen, Hrothgar is not a very cute dexterous man.
Alright, so.
I was trying to find some good music for fight music, but
Yeah, just have that fight music like
here we go. This is Cade and Dan's favorite. I'm trying to shut the other music off. don't you love this music?
Actually, I'm not really hearing it right now, which is fine with me. Is that Naruto drums?
God damn it. The sound effect I need to play
I'm
when I
pretty sure
try
it's
to roll
Naruto
for
drums. I was waiting for the.
No, it's the sound set that we use for the other game all the time.
Oh.
Who's doing
That's the sound of the mouse doing push-ups.
Okay, so first things first. Deathcar is actually in the room.
Is he in the
Because
house?
no, I'm not.
I said I took a step in, so I'd be in the doorway.
There's no way a big old doggo and a man could chill in the doorway.
Yeah, there is, totally.
No. Overruled.
You have been stopped.
Stop, criminal scum. You violated my mother.
You violated my mother.
Okay, so yeah, oh, these aren't zombies, that's right. These are actually small, by the way. So they're actually more like... Oops, that's the Windows key, not the Alt key. They're actually more like this big.
Oh, great.
So this one comes up, and as he is, like 3 feet tall, he hits Brutus. I mean, he can't reach you, to be fair.
He could, like, swing at my ankles.
Does an 18 hit Brutus?
Let's see. Yes, it does.
Okay, Brutus takes 6 damage. And roll me a 4 to... I'm just kidding.
He takes 6 damage and takes 2 negative levels.
Takes 2 negative levels, yeah.
All of these guys, whenever they even look at someone, they just take 2 negative levels. Hello, Abu.
And one thing about these skeletons, not only are they tiny, like they're really small, they're wielding these weird weapons.
How are you today, Abu Police?
Like, let me post a picture of it. Is the music too loud?
No.
No.
Okay. So the weapons look like this.
He's a knife on a steel.
Is Dan back yet?
No.
Yes.
It is Dwogal's turn.
So what exactly happened?
There's these tiny skeletons in the next room that are attacking Drothgar.
I'm just gonna move up to here and swing at this little sign.
Okay. Okay, and you will hit.
Well, it's for the window that's over on your side of the window.
Okay, and this little one's gonna come up. He's not much shorter than you, Dan.
Really? Someone's actually shooting me.
These creatures are small creatures.
Oh god. That's how close I am to being considered a small creature.
Well, because dwarves are about like 4 feet, right? 4 to 5 feet.
Usually, yeah. And mine is a very
These things
small
are
dwarf.
these things are about 3.5 feet tall. So while they are smaller than you, it's interesting. And again, they're wielding these weird weapons, and
Alright, is that better?
this
You
one
should be
misses.
able to
I
hear
actually
me
had to open my
better now.
fail deck for this. I got a natural 1.
I'm proud of you.
Now I'll kill you.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. A 31. Oh boy. Okay. The attack deals damage to you instead of the target. Woo! That's the wrong amount. Whatever. Okay, so he hits himself in the confusion. Finn.
Hello, Talon.
So,
That's
Kieran is
all
currently in
right.
the. You're currently in the room before. Do you want to have Finn go into the room and help?
Yeah.
Okay. Finn charges into the room and misses. Okay. So, skeleton. Oops. Runs up here and also goes to hit Dorgal. And misses again. Okay, Kieran, you want to move up and take a shot, like through the doorway?
No, leave it alone, cat.
Just saying that music just somehow got severely loud.
Yeah, it did.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Woo police!
Oh,
Thank
well.
you for the follow.
Still loud?
Do not give me a fine for awooing.
That's one thing that sucks about Sirenscape sometimes. So it just kind of ramps up during certain sound sets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kieran shoots his bow, misses. Okay, Eridan.
It's your boy.
Skinny penis.
Oh wait, I didn't want that. Boop. Okay. I come around and I'm going to swing.
Okay, that will hit.
Yeah, this
You're
is
roboting.
one.
I
You
think
said
you
that
just hooked him up with the pain meds. Tothgar.
Yes.
That won't hit? I thought you said that will hit.
No, it will hit.
He took 11 damage?
Yes, he took the damage.
Okay.
I'm not jipping you.
I'm just making sure.
Both me and Brutus will attack the one in the middle.
Okay.
Do a little bit of a whack. And then...
Miss.
God damn it. Well, at least Brutus is on point tonight.
Indeed, he is.
That's also a miss? You
No.
have to roll a 20?
There.
Okay, he hits and then
Data.
he trips him.
Yes.
Stop! Leave it alone, Casanova!
Oh, there we
I
go.
don't
That's much
wanna.
better. You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Everything was going like super beep boop for me. So I just switched to data instead of Wi-Fi.
Okay, so this is start of round 2, and at round 2, you guys start smelling like this kind of like sick smell in the air. You're not quite sure what it is.
This is a smelly smell. The smelly kind of smell that smells.
Smelly.
It smells kind of like a rotten egg.
That's gross.
Ew.
Okay, the skeleton, since Aridin hit him last, is going to attack Aridin. Does a 13 hit?
To my AC, I believe it does, but yes, it does. Just to make sure, hold on, I'm not.
I was going to say, a 13 hits? That's pretty low.
I'm just making sure I'm not. I don't have any
Debuffs.
debuffs or anything on.
I don't see any. Go to your defenses real quick. It shows you have no armor. You forgot to re-equip your armor.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, because I unchecked it somehow. Good point.
Wait, no, stop it. I was fixing it.
How'd I do that? That helps a little bit.
So it doesn't hit you. I was like, there's no way your AC's a 13. You may be part spellcaster, but you're part barbarian.
Somehow I did that? I don't know when I did that.
Because you edited your stuff wrong. You were editing you made your hide armor into a weapon.
But I didn't even click that. But,
You
okay.
you went under the weapon attributes, and when you added weapon attributes, it unequipped it from armor.
Because if I recall,
It was the whole thing.
I did this thing, but okay. Anyways,
Logo.
to answer your question, the answer is no.
I'm gonna take a swing at this one now.
Okay.
Actually, wait. No, because I won't be able to heal for everyone of them. Fuck. Oh, I got a better idea. On this one,
Okay.
I'm going to cast.
Let me double check something. I'll go ahead and give you this because you would have known this. Undead are immune to mind affecting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Duogo will know that, so you don't have to cast the spell.
In that case, I'll cast this instead.
Ooh, I forgot to mention these undead are specifically immune to chains. Ooh, so sorry. Okay, so you make a melee attack and then I do a will save. Okay. That's how this works. I always forget this. This spell's kind of convoluted.
It is, but it's awesome.
I can get it too.
It's a pretty cool spell in all fairness.
Oof.
Okay, melee touch on a 20 will hit. Okay, make my will save. Okay, so it's not shaken, but you do get to deal the damage.
Okay. That's
Or trip it if you wanted to trip it.
I'll do damage. It's 1d6, right? Yeah. 1d.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, now it's his turn. He's gonna try and...
Oh wait. I'm level 3 now, right? Oh no, we're still level 2. Are we level 3 or level 2? I remember.
We're level 3.
So there's an additional chain.
That's right, every 3 levels.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's every 3 levels after first, it says.
Oh,
So
okay.
it'd be 4th.
Yeah, so 4th level.
Next level, Dan.
Yeah, with the rate you guys are going, you might level up soon.
We aren't now halfway that close yet.
Shiro won't.
What?
It's okay, Shira. I think once we hit level 4, our doggos get another hit die.
Yay.
They do. So Fen
We got
gets
level 2
doing...
spells.
Okay. Fen's gonna try to trip him. And fail. This one's gonna attack Brutus.
No.
And miss.
Yay.
Kieran, you wanna rapid shot him?
Yeah, give him the blat blat.
Kieran's got the strap and hits with 2 attacks.
Bop bop. Bop.
I'll say the one in front of concentrate fire on this one. And Kieran kills this one next to Eridan. Okay, Eridan.
Moi? Fine.
5-foot step up.
And he swings and misses! Or does he actually hit?
No, he misses.
I was gonna say he is tripped.
That gives him a +4 bonus. And he still misses.
Yeah.
Oscar!
Aaron just ran up and stabbed at it tried to stab its chest, but it went through the ribs.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
And then it rattled its bones.
Ding 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 ding.
Alright, Dothgar is going to try to hit the one that's on the ground, and then Brutus is going to try to bite the one that's still standing.
Okay, Throthgar kills the one on the ground, crushing it with a vicious blow.
Just oops.
Okay. Brutus rips a rib bone off and starts gnawing on it. Okay, it is now round 3. I need everyone except Kieran to make me a fortitude save.
Oh no. Brutus as well, I'm guessing.
Everyone in the room.
Okay.
Fortitude's my highest.
Is it versus fire?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure because I got a +2.
No, it's probably versus like. Oh no, that would be Will. Never mind.
So what this is there is gas filling up the room. Nobody has the flame out, right?
A flame?
No.
No, not that I know of.
Dan, is Dwogo carrying an open flame?
No. Why would
Okay.
they?
I don't know, because he likes fire.
Yeah, he pulls it out of his fucking hand.
That feeling you're tempted to just shoot a fire arrow into the room.
Oh, that's right. Cage the Cook didn't see the beastness that was my character last session. Where I literally just looked at a thing, touched it on the shoulder and said burn. And incinerated it.
Or when you rounded the corner and fired a fucking cone Kamehameha and it killed 2 things instantly.
Yeah, you know, London's Fireball? I have that in a cone now.
Sweet.
It's pretty freaking cool.
So the only one who fails is, sadly, Fen. So Fen takes some non-lethal damage and becomes fatigued as he inhales this gas. Okay. The skeleton's dead, that one's alive, this one's dead. Okay, it is Dwogol's turn. You want to shoot a fireball off?
Do it.
Explode!
I'm here with my axe.
Flaming axe, right?
The axe
That
misses,
comes
strikes the
later.
stone, causes a spark, everybody dies.
That unfortunately will miss.
Yeah.
And then hit the rock wall and everything's up in flames.
Something funny, this actually specifically says the sparks from clashing weapons are too cool and brief to risk igniting the gas.
Oh.
Okay, so that hits. That's a really high roll.
But who's the attack?
Dan. He just swung at him. So Dan takes 4 damage.
Wait, how much did it hit the attack roll?
I rolled a 24.
Oh, okay, yeah. That hit. And I take
It was
how
almost a
much
natural 20. 4. Then Fen misses. Okay. Kieran, I'm assuming same thing.
Yep.
Tried and true. And Kieran crits. Okay. Let's see what Kieran's crit card does. Would I roll 25? Holy shit!
Uh-oh.
Triple damage and 1d2 con drain, -4 on spot, search, and range attacks until healed. The con and stuff does nothing because it's a skeleton, but triple damage. My goodness.
What did that skeleton do to you? God.
They fatigued the pupper, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So the skeleton from Kieran's single shot takes 27 points. I almost rolled max damage on that.
Jesus.
So Kieran's arrow tears through the skeleton, and the skeleton literally explodes.
Oh my god.
Disappears. And that's combat.
Is there still gas filling the room?
Yes, from the smell, and if you look around, you see kind of like gas vents. It's probably like natural gas from.
You know what we need to do, guys? We need to get just outside of the room and then cause an explosion so we can walk away from it.
Well, first, I'm gonna take a quick look around the room because you said there's.
Can we just shut the vents?
I'm sorry.
Can we just shut the vents to stop the gas?
You could clear the gas lines, yes.
I think that's would be a good thing to do.
Perception. Because I'm searching the room.
Okay, so you find a couple things. You find 2 sets of Masterwork smithing tools,
Ooh.
1 set of Masterwork mining tools,
I'll take those.
and with your 14, that's all you find.
Does Brutus find anything?
Brutus, using his doggo nose, sniffs around and finds a steel shield that emanates magic. It's slightly rusted, but it is very easily able to be polished up. And you can also get the weird weapons that the skeletons were using. They are known as Ackles, or Ackles, I don't know.
Throthgar
How do I
picks-
close? How do I clear the lines?
Basically, it takes about 10 minutes of work. Just roll me a strength check.
Throthgar picks up the shield and just like jogs over to Dwalgal.
I don't think I have a problem with strength checks.
That I figured. So Aridin manages to he does basically picks up some rocks, he shifts some things around, he breaks open some holes, and manages to fix the gas leak, just like a true. I don't know what you call somebody who works on gas. I don't know what that profession is called. That's. Huh.
No,
I never thought about that.
Was there anything else to perceive in this room? Or did we get
Nope.
it all? Okay.
I brought the magic shield up to Dwalgal. All excited because it's magic and it's a shield.
Apparently, it's just a plumber.
Huh. Okay. But what
Or an
does each
HVAC
plumber-
company. Okay, so this is a +1 light steel shield.
That's rusted.
So a light steel shield is, let me find it real quick. It's only 1 armor. So obviously not as good as your tower,
Yeah.
but you know, it's magical, so there's that.
Look, it was
And
a
it's also
shield.
probably significantly lighter.
It was shield and shiny and magic. Well, not shiny because it's rusted, but you know.
Oh, I forgot to ask. I forgot to tell you, Al, did I tell you what your armor that your armor has armor spikes?
No.
Yeah, your armor, because you took that off of the like barbarian guy you killed, huh?
There was a hide armor, yeah.
Yeah, that has armor spikes on it. So if you grapple someone or someone grapples you, you deal damage.
So what if I rolled
Right.
to hug Aridin? Would I get damaged?
Please
Yes.
hug me. Let's find out.
Basically, they just deal piercing damage. And yeah, that's a thing that they do. You can technically make a regular melee attack with them. They count as a light weapon, so
Gonna punch somebody with my shoulder.
Just shoulder check.
just
him
thought
and-
you. When you see the damage, I think it's like 1d4.
It's something like that.
I'm gonna look at armored weapon shields. But yeah, so I forgot to tell you that the other day. I thought you'd find that kind of funny.
Bill came up to me on William's character, and she's like, "Look at my butt in this dress." And I'm like, "I've seen it. You showed me yesterday." She's like, "This is not Kate."
Bamboozled again.
My god. Oh, it actually does. It's a 1d6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for medium creatures, it's a 1d6. That's hella cool. Alright, sorry. Continuing. I just wanted to
Same.
talk about this.
Rome, I'm such a hard
So-
worker. I'm just going to keep our heads straight anymore.
The other thing is, Dan, or Dwogol rather, as a experienced dwarven, like, craftsman.
She just said, "Wow, dude, fucking bamboozle."
She's stupid. But Dan, again, as a seasoned dwarf. He's been around smithies his whole, probably for a while, considering that's a huge thing. This can easily be a new forge. Like, you could repair this. It'd take a couple days' work to fix it fully, but you could 100% turn this into a fully functioning forge.
Sweet.
Okay.
This
We can
cave
use the
seems
gas
to be
lines instead
turning
of
out
the
really
propane
well
grill.
for us. We've got a forge already. We don't even live here.
What was that, Kate?
I said maybe we can manipulate the gas lines and have a propane grill.
Shut up.
All we need is some propane
Cover-
accessories.
Okay, I guess everyone's gonna go to the other room.
Yes.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. Okay. So you all come to this room. You open it up. Tiny, intricate carvings line the walls of this room, forming great columns of text. Much of it is cracked and crumbled, and the entire southern wall is fractured with a yawning cavern beyond. So, basically, there's a large amount of writing on the wall. Does anyone here have the spell Comprehend Languages?
No.
No.
Well, I was thinking of getting that one time, but
The other thing you could do
Okay.
is to try and decipher it, you can roll me a linguistics check.
I will use my linguistics. I do not understand.
Does anyone even have that trained?
Well, darn. If only I could read.
Sad thing is, anyone who speaks Dwarven gains a +5 bonus.
Oh, so I got +5. So even with
Mhm.
a 3, I got 7. No, I got an 8.
Linguistics? Well,
Yes.
nope.
This be super ancient. Can I like
How about
understand
that?
that it's super ancient fucking Dwarven dialect that I just
There we go. I'd take my 20.
Shut up, Al.
Does Brutus get it? Nope.
It's not Dwarven. It's some other type of language, but none of you can really kind of comprehend what it says.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, you don't see anything.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
So no like hostile things or anything.
Nope.
Okay. I'm guessing this is an opening down here.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head down there.
Okay. Let me do some more. Let me reveal a little bit more to you here. So this tunnel opens into a long, irregular cavern, running north to south. Streaks of purple crystal run along one wall. To the east, the room descends down a steep angle to a tunnel, and a low, ethereal moan rises from the cold depths. And a barricade built of masonry blocks and crudely quarried chunks of stone partially blocks the wide, low tunnel to the south.
Well, alright.
Well, I guess we're going south. Is there anything in this corner that I would be able to see?
You don't really see anything. You see maybe that there was once a small passage, but it's been blocked off either by the kind of passage of time or maybe even purposely. Dwogol, being a dwarf, give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
Yes.
Where the fuck would that be? Hello.
Yeah. That's a deep hole. Hmm. You guys moving up then?
Yes.
Okay. Just revealing. Give me a second.
We went down the hole.
Yeah, I did the whole event.
Sorry, Bale was talking to me.
Wow.
How dare.
Okay. So you all come into this room. I guess I finish revealing it. The partial collapse mars the symmetry of this large circular chamber. Crude carvings of reptilian heads and bodies cover the wall, snaking around empty sockets in the stone walls. A thin bluish mist hovers in the air, swirling gently. The mist rises about halfway up the walls, like a diaphanous ocean. And the other thing you notice is there's this weird creature. It's almost like a scorpion, but it's made of, like, rock. And it looks kind of like this.
You say it's made of rock.
Some sort of rock, maybe crystal, you're not sure.
Can I have a look at it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a... what is this creature? I want to say it's engineering. Actually... what is this? Hold on, I forget which knowledge check this is, I'm sorry.
So what you're saying is it's not a rock, but a rock scorpion.
Knowledge the planes.
Knowledge planes.
Yes.
The only one I don't have. Fucking. Buffed.
I don't think anyone has that.
Huh.
Knowledge what?
I've been good in like
Planes.
leveling up on my all knowledges, and I was the only one I never ever saw us use.
Does it count? Does it count?
I'm gonna. Okay, no, I'm not gonna talk about it.
It's untrained, so no, it doesn't.
Now, technically, that should do nothing. Because you can only roll a 10 on an untrained skill, but I'm going to give it to you. This is a charisma.
It's a what?
A charismal.
A charismal?
It's basically a animated cluster of crystals that's shaped like a gemstone scorpion.
So it probably is very hard. Just like I'm about to be. I mean,
And the tower wrecks in the back just like me.
okay. Do I know anything else about it?
No,
Does
because
it?
I should. No.
Damn.
You can give me a perception or knowledge engineering to try and like look at stuff.
A
Perception.
perception. How do I perceive a 10 with a fucking
Terribly.
+8? I know.
My 7.
So Dwogol and Kieran actually, they kind of look around in this room that it's kind of like sitting in, and there's like the crystal veins throughout these tunnels. They've been entirely hollowed out. Like you could tell that they were these were once veins where crystals had grown, but the crystals are no longer there.
Are they correct the crystals we came across earlier? Would they maybe be it?
No. This is there's large crystals, small crystals. There's crystals of all kinds that just seem to have been ripped out.
Okay, so I was just asking because I know we saw crystals before. If it was be the same crystals or different ones, I could tell that.
I don't want it.
But you need it.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
So you
Stop.
guys, who's walking into the room first?
I will.
Okay.
Can I sense motive to see if it's friendly?
No.
God damn it.
What?
We get all the way out there, and we sit there.
So I'm assuming Aridin lets everyone know that this is a chrysalis chrismal.
Yes, I do. But don't ask me anything else because I don't know anything more than that.
So Dwogol goes in first, and the moment this thing sees you, it rushes you and knocks you over, and is like very quickly like clicking its like almost its mandibles together and like almost sniffing you, except there's no nostrils. It's like it's looking for something. Do you have any gems on you?
No.
Because I thought you grabbed some upstairs.
No.
I think it was me or Aridin that grabbed those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Grab what? I'm sorry?
The crystals.
gems.
Yeah, the gems and stuff.
Because
I
the other
don't-
thing I was going to get was the crystals that were in the wall, but we would come back later.
Ah, yeah.
I didn't grab any crystals that I recall.
You guys got some from one of the boss fights.
I don't know who's carrying them though.
Probably should have
And
made
be Dwoggle.
If anything, their shiny Throthgar probably carried.
Okay. So this thing's kind of like on top of Dwogol. Like, it has knocked him over, and it's like I said, it's almost like it's sniffing.
But is it attacking him?
No? Yes? You're not sure. It's just on top of him, clicking aggressively. It's,
Oh, it likes you.
Wait a minute, I'm going to make it like you.
No, it's all yours. I already got me a pup, and I'm just like pat Bruce on the back.
Somehow? Okay.
That's okay. I can roast him too.
Can I try to, like, handle animal?
That's what I was going to try, actually.
Shit, what's my? Don't I have an animal?
you should, it's a class skill.
I do. I'm going to try to handle animal. 21.
Okay.
Even I have this.
Oh, God. 20.
So
How
Throthgar,
is it? It's
he-
checked though.
you have to have points in it for it to be trained.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn.
If it's checked, that means it's a class skill, which means when you
Yeah.
put a point into it, you get a free +3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have 2 points in it, which means I got a plus this 7 to it. The skills at 7.
So maybe I'll do that next level.
So Throthgar, with his expert knowledge of creatures and animals alike, kind of he sees this thing, and thinking back to what Aridin said, and after noticing the gems and them being like after the gems being missing, being pointed out to him, he has a thought. So he takes out the cheapest gem he has, and kind of like wiggles it in the air and throws it. And this thing immediately jumps off of Dwogal and runs backwards and starts munching on the gem.
I thought it was going to play fetch like a dog.
Nope, it's eating it. And with Kieran's perception check earlier, I'll just roll it over. You guys notice in like one of these kind of crevices nearby, there's this like asymmetric metal amulet in the shape of a shield, and it's emanate magic.
Magic.
I'll move further.
Pretty nice.
Baby, come back.
Hop off Brutus as well.
What is all this gear?
Where's the amulet?
Right here, where the purple line is.
Okay, I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay. Yeah, it appears to be an amulet. It is magical.
I'm go over, grab it, bring it over to Dwogal, because I know he knows magic.
Be like, what this?
What this?
New necklace with it.
Oh, yeah, okay, that was another thing as well. Someone asked how I did something last campaign, in the last session,
That was
and
me.
I answered with magics.
Yeah, because I think it was when you killed the 2 guys instantly with the freaking fire.
Oh yeah, when I
And I was
flamethrowed
like,
the entire
that
fucking
was so
room.
cool! How'd you do that? Magic.
My cone was so big it just basically flamethrowed the entire room. What am I going to roll? A spellcraft, I'm guessing?
So both of you can recognize this is a brooch of shielding, which it can be used to fashion a cloak or a cape.
Ooh.
Yay.
In addition, it also can block up to 101 damage of magic missile.
Magic missile specifically?
Yep.
That's weird. That's pretty cool though.
So, I want to know, can we, like, try to train this thing, or, like, keep it as a pet? Like, what's the right word? Domesticate it, there we go.
Hey, have a little scuttle.
Roll me a Oh fuck. Roll me a wisdom check.
Wisdom? Okay. One sec.
Hopefully your wisdom's like complete ass too.
I mean, it's 9.
Nope, I'm not
Bites
smart
me right
enough.
in the back.
Oh! I rolled a 1.
Well,
Can I roll a charisma to try to charm this thing into liking me?
Aridin remembers that these are creatures from the plane of Earth. Therefore, if someone could speak, I don't know, Terran, they might be able to talk to it.
That's me.
I'm a feed it another gemstone and then pet it on the head.
I can
So-
literally speak Terran.
I am going to actually just kind of generally speak and just say, does anybody is anybody able to speak like the language of the earth, like Terran or something?
Yeet.
Because
In all fairness, I mean, you have actually seen Kieran speak Terran.
well, like
Yeah,
I
because I
didn't.
did it with that Earth Elemental. Remember?
No, I didn't. You did? I forgot.
Yeah, it was like the first
The
session.
very beginning, I remember.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll just turn to him and say, "You can talk to that thing and see if it can go away, or like why it's here."
Okay, so you want to go talk to it, Kieran?
Yeah.
Just imagine
Okay.
socially awkward Kieran walking
So-
out of the truck. Just here's another gemstone.
Yeah, but I think Kieran's socially awkward with everything that isn't an animal or a monster.
Yeah, like animals and some monsters he's fine with. It's people that bother him.
Yeah, but Drothgar's sitting in front of the creature that you're trying to talk to.
Yeah, but I've been traveling with you now.
Okay, so you walk up to it. What do you say?
Rabble, 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 rabble.
No, come on, we're gonna do this. And to everyone else, this basically sounds like rocks crunching and being destroyed, and like earthquakes
Captain
coming out of his
Crunch?
mouth.
So he sounds like he's chewing rocks.
I'd probably ask it what it's
How
doing
much
down
XP
here.
do we get killing those other things? The
Oh, I forgot to post that. So, what does Kieran say to the Chrismal?
I ask him what he's doing.
This one eat rock.
What?
This one eat rock.
This one eat rock?
This one eat rock.
Okay. Is this one looking for specific rocks?
Pretty rock.
What kind of pretty rock?
Like this, and it like flashes its little mandibles open, and you see a gemstone inside.
Hey, skittle, 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 skittle.
And just like starts like, and then like not even a second goes by, and it starts clattering again and just munching on it.
Do we have like any gems and stuff on us?
Oh yeah,
You have a bit.
I've been
Because
feeding him.
Like,
I'd probably
let's
just
see.
absentmindedly just grab one and give it to him without thinking about which one it is or how expensive it is. Because of a fucking forest boy.
Let's see. You guys have 2 onyxes, 1 star rose, 4 amethyst, 1 agate. You guys got some gems.
Which one are you?
So,
looking at?
Kieran just pulls out like I guess like an onyx and just feeds it to it, and it's just like.
You're like, oh, you're adorable.
Drothgar's still sitting there in front of it, just fucking amazed. Just, it's so cute. I want to keep it.
Oh my god, if he joins us, can we like, also have somebody be a staff wielder and then bam, insect glaive. Got him, coach.
No.
But Joe.
But you gotta dash our
No.
dream. I thought we're supposed to be creative here. You're just destroying all our ideas.
Yeah,
Rock's
yeah,
fault.
Joe.
We are in
Joke's
a
on you,
cave.
Crystal.
Has he been outside of the cave? How'd he get in the cave?
I mean, if he's a crystal scorpion, he probably lives here.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
He probably lives here feeding on the minerals. I guess I'd ask him if he would feel like coming with us, and we'll feed him pretty rocks.
He kind of like looks at you and like kind of does that like cat head tilt thing, and goes, This one get pretty rough.
Yes, I give pretty rock.
It starts kind of like its tail starts kind of like flicking back and forth.
No, it's just a little arachnid puppy.
Pretty much.
Its tail is wagging. Does it like what you say?
I just chatter at Shira and Terran.
I do not know
Not
what you
thinking
just
about
said,
it.
but I'm gonna take that as a yes. And then I pet the scorpion.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Rocks crushing, just boulders falling.
It's like I forget I'm not talking to the scorpion anymore. I look at the Throthgar. It's just like.
Literally just sounds like he vomited boulders up.
I do not know what you just said, but I'm gonna take it as a yes.
Yeah. Arachnid puppy made of crystals.
So it kind of just keeps chewing on the rock, on the gemstone, and it like stops for a second and goes, "Do tall ones kill scaly ones?"
Yeah, fuck scaly ones.
Don't say that.
Al's been silent. Al's been silent this whole time, and just goes, "Don't say that."
I mean, I don't know, is this
And
thing your
Karen-
pet or something?
Karen says, "Fuck those ones." It kind of just like doesn't say anything, but it kind of just more or less sits down.
More gems.
Almost as if it's pouting and refuses to go fight the troglodytes.
Pardon me.
Was it their pet or something?
No.
Maybe.
Well, then why can't we fuck the scalies?
She didn't answer its question.
You should ask if it liked the scaled ones, or whatever he called them.
Okay. Rabble, 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 rabble.
Translation: did you like the scaled ones?
Exactly. See, Shear's learning. He's learning Terran.
I understood that. I'm getting better.
It looks back up and goes, "Scaled ones bring pretty gems. This one like pretty gems."
Oh, we have pretty gems too.
You kill them and take their pretty gems and give to you.
Exactly.
This one goes, "This one, stay here. Eat gems. New friends."
Okay. New friends.
We're friends. We're friends.
Hey, he'll just be like that wolf you save at the beginning of Resident Evil 4 that just comes and helps you later on.
Maybe.
I am extremely glad that I did not run in and smash this thing's head.
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you, Shira? He's just a little crystally arachnid puppy.
But think how many crystals we would have had if we smashed him. Though I am glad we did not, because he's adorable.
The day is still young.
I did not murder him.
Was there anything this way? Like this way? Did we-
I'm just gonna tell you, that leads to the Darklands.
I don't know what the Darklands are.
Awful.
Mordor.
In terms of older D&D, that was essentially where the Drow lived.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, is that just like an open area, or is that like a sealed off door or something?
Ooh, that's like a tunnel that goes down for like 150,000 feet or more.
I forgot, weren't they like banished down there or something?
The Drow? I forget in the original lore. I honestly don't remember D&D. lore.
Is it like a tunnel? Like, is it just like a straight drop kind of tunnel, or?
It's a winding, confusing tunnel with all kinds of other weird shit going on in there. There's a lot of shit. Like, the person who could tell you the most would be Dwogol, and even Dwogol would only know from legends, because the dwarves used to live in the Darklands.
So what you're saying is we should probably seal that place off.
It's kind of sealed off.
Okay.
That's where, remember earlier I described the, like, patchwork masonry and shittily quarried stone?
Oh, okay.
It was stacked up to the entrance to that.
Okay. Well, now that we have made friends, I'm going to check out what's down this way. If there is anything.
One second. Okay, so you guys
Go the other way.
go here, open the door. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Oops.
Roll for initiative.
Stop being inside me.
I was trying to move everyone, like, in a box formation, but it didn't work. So, you guys open the door. Enormous salt crystals hang from the ceiling here, glittering in the light of a glowing blue crystal set in an inhumane, insect-like statue. In the center of the floor, mist drifts along the floor of the circular chamber, swirling in the gentle currents of air. The western wall has collapsed into stony debris, but on the eastern wall, a carving of a huge, withered dragon's face leers above a metallic door set deep in the stone. Woven mats of dried grasses cover the floor, while bundles of dried herbs hang from the ceiling, filling the room with a pungent, grassy odor. So, you guys open this door, and inside you see all of that. The other thing you notice is 4 troglodytes.
Four troglodytes. We come in peace.
No.
Hold
We
on.
we don't.
Okay, I come in peace.
So, you guys open this door, and upon the door opening, you hear loud hissing noises, and the one up here turns and screams out in Draconic, "Heretics, leave this sacred place now!"
Did he just call me a dick?
Heretics, leave this sacred place now.
Was that this one? I'm guessing.
The one to all the way to the right.
Oh, right. So this.
Yeah.
Which,
and
can I just ask something real quick? When I see these guys, which one looks like which one looks like the leader out of all these?
I think it's pretty obvious.
This one. Or this
which one's the level 1 mob boss? Which one's the level 1 thug, and the other ones are the level 35 mob bosses.
Exactly.
But as this combat opens up, we'll end it there for the week.
God damn it.
But I wanted to kill it now.
Yeah.
It's already about 9.
It is 9.
8:04 actually.
Shut up,
no.
Shira. Just because you're slow.
But I wanted to challenge the leader. Because I haven't fucking gotten to use my challenge since, like, the first session.
That's your problem. You could have used it way more. I'm not wrong.
I I know. I've just been sparing with it because it's like I can only use it once a day, or like once or twice a day. I don't fucking remember actually.
So yeah. I know the session was kind of bland, not a lot happened, but
Listen,
sometimes dungeon crawls aren't super interesting.
we made a
was
friend
fine.
with a gem scorpion. I'm satisfied.
I exploded some bitches with my bow again. I'm satisfied.
Cade once again got to use his Terran language that I advised you take. I told you you'd get to use it. Because in the beginning, Cade was like, I don't know if I want to like what language to take, and I was like, dude, you should totally take Terran because you guys are going to be in the woods. And he was just like, yeah, but I don't think that'll be useful. I was
Well,
like, I'm
no,
sure it'll come up.
I ended up taking it on the fly when we met the elemental. Because nobody could talk to the fucking elemental, and I'm like, I really don't want to fight an elemental. Joe, can I just take Terran now? And you're like, yeah, fine.
Well, you know. So, alright, but yeah, glad you guys had fun.
But did I?
I don't know, you tell me.
I had fun.
I hope you guys had fun. I know it's been kind of, like I said, bland with these with this dungeon crawl.
No.
It was just nice to not be bored tonight, honestly.
Well, you could like get your computer and stuff.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna fix my sound.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna disappear off.
Okay.
Nah, damn.
Oh wells.
Bye.
Hello.
Yeet.
Okay. There we go. I'm gonna put the be right back screen. And then I'm gonna open up dang Twitch. And then I'm just gonna end it. Alright. I will see all of you later next time I stream. Bye bye.